Good morning. My name is Barb Vale. The title of my lesson is Reading Fluency, and we are doing partner reads today. Okay, so class, this morning we are going to be starting a new part of our reading program. It's going to be called the Partner Read. So as we've been learning over the past few days, reading fluency is our ability to be able to read the text accurately, quickly, and with good expression. Fluent readers are able to pay more attention to what they are reading, and they're able to pay more attention to the meaning of it. So we are going to start using partners to help us increase our fluency and become better readers. So partners, we are each going to have jobs, and you're going to take turns monitoring each other's reading, helping them with hard words, and giving them feedback on how they are reading. So real quick, I would like to review some of our class expectations that we already have in place for partner work. Who can raise their hand and tell me the first expectation we have when working with partners? Very good. Yes, you are only to talk to your partner. When we are doing this, you're just going to work with the person next to you, just with your reading partner. You're not going to be talking to a group over here or anything like that. We just want to focus on what it is that we are doing. Who can tell me the second thing that we have as an expectation for partner reading? Very good. Yes, you're only going to be talking about what it is that you're working on. In this case, you're going to be talking about the passage that you're reading. We're not going to start talking about what we're going to do after school or what we're having for lunch. We're just going to focus on helping each other become better readers. Someone else? What's the third expectation we have when we're working in partners? That's right, level 1 voices. Just talk in a low voice. Your partner's the only person who needs to hear you. With all the different groups we have in our class, if we're all talking at level 2 and 3 voices, it will be impossible to get any learning done. So make sure you're keeping it at a level 1, a whisper voice. And the fourth thing, what should you always do when you're working together with someone? Exactly, yes, you should always cooperate with your partner, especially as we're doing these partner reads and we're going to have like a coach. It's really good to cooperate. Listen to what your coach is telling you. Just like if you were out on the soccer field, if your coach tells you something, you should listen to them and do it because they want to do what's best for you. That's exactly what we want in our partner reads. And the last thing, everyone, try your best. That's all we can ask for. Exactly, everyone, just give it your best effort so that we can all become better, more fluent readers. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into a little bit more about what this whole partner read thing entails, okay? So when you are reading with your partner, you're going to partner 1 and partner 2. Partner 1 is going to be the first reader, and partner 2 will be the second reader. So when you are not reading, you're going to be the coach. Your job as the coach is going to be to listen to the reader, listening for mistakes, listening to help them with words that may be hard for them, and then at the back giving them feedback, telling them what you liked about what they read and telling them, what ideas you have to maybe help them become a better reader. So the reader's job, as you can guess, is just to read the best they can, to read accurately, quickly, and with good expression. I don't want you sitting there going, "Hello, my name is Bob. This is what we are going to be reading today." Does that sound good? Does that have good expression? No, I want you to read the very best that you can. I want you to read like, "Hi, my name is Bob. How are you today?" See how that sounds a little more natural and a little more like you're actually talking? So that's what you're going to be going for when you are the reader. So how we're going to do this is every day you're going to have a passage. Sometimes we'll read the same passage for 1 or 2 or 3 days, and sometimes we'll switch. And we're going to read for either a certain amount of time. So let's say partner 1 will read for 10 minutes and then partner 2 will read for 10 minutes. Or maybe we'll do partner 1 reads for 1 paragraph and then partner 2 reads for a paragraph. I'll let you know each day how we're going to work that just to keep it interesting and change it up a little bit. Anyone have any questions over that yet? Okay, so moving on, as we all know, when we are reading together, sometimes we're going to make a mistake. And that's okay. Everyone makes mistakes when they're reading. So the coach's job, they are responsible for listening to their reader and correcting any mistakes that their partner might make. Now there are special ways to help your partner fix their mistakes, and we're going to go through that now. I'm going to show you how to do this when you are the coach working with your partner. So there are 4 main types of mistakes that I want you to be listening for. And so we're going to go over each one so that you are ready to be a great coach when you are the coach. So the first mistake to listen for is when your reader says the wrong word, meaning they say a word that isn't printed on the page. So I'm going to model this for you now. Listen as I read aloud a passage from Marine Mammals. Actually, not a passage. I'm just going to read you a sentence. Listen for my sentence. Listen for the wrong word that I say. Mammals are warm-blooded animals. Listen again. Mammals are warm-blooded animals. Who can tell me what word I said wrong? Very good. I said animals as animules. So if you are the coach and you hear your reader say that word wrong, what I would like you to do is I would like you to say, stop. You just read this word wrong. The correct word is animals. What's the correct word? And then the person who is reading is going to say animals. And then the coach will say, yes. Now read the sentence again. And so then the reader will reread the sentence with the correct word. So mammals are warm-blooded animals. Make sense? All right, moving on. So the second type of mistake you're going to be listening for is when the reader gets stuck on the same word for more than 4 seconds. Now give them a couple seconds. You know, sometimes you have to think about that word in your head. But if they get stuck for more than 4 seconds, the coach is then going to step in and tell them the correct word and have them reread the sentence. So I'm going to show you what I mean by this. I'm going to go ahead and read another sentence from my marine mammals. Marine mammals, such as whales, live in the ocean. Did I get stuck on a word for more than 4 seconds? Yes. So, as the coach, you're going to say, tell them what the correct word is. That word is ocean. What is that word? The reader will say ocean. And then the coach will say, I would like you to read that sentence again with the correct word. So then the reader will go, marine mammals, such as whales, live in the ocean. Do you see how that helped them out? They got a little bit stuck, but the coach was able to help them, and then they were able to read it the right way and keep on going. Okay, so now the third mistake that we're going to be listening for is if the reader skips a word. So follow along with me now in your passage as I read this third sentence. Unlike fish, marine mammals breathe underwater. What word did I skip there? Listen again. Unlike fish, marine mammals breathe underwater. Who can tell me what word I skipped in that sentence? Yes, very good. What word did I skip? Cannot. That's right. So if you are the coach and you notice that your reader skips a word, I would like you to tell them to stop and say, you skipped a word. And tell them what word they skipped, and then have them reread the sentence. Actually, I'm going to change that. Don't tell them what word they skipped. Just tell them, stop. You missed a word. Please reread that sentence. And usually when they have to go back to reread the sentence, they're going to pick up on the word they missed. So my sentence should have read, unlike fish, marine mammals cannot breathe underwater. Okay, and now the last type of mistake that we're going to be listening for, if you're the coach, is when your reader adds an extra word into the passage. So I'm going to read this next sentence now, and I want you to follow along. See if you can pick out the extra word that I added into the sentence. They can stay under the water for a long time. What word did I add in that sentence? They can stay under the water for a long time. Very good. I added the word the. The word the isn't on the page there, but it sounded okay. But when we're reading, we want to make sure that we read what is on the page. So again, if you are the coach, I would like you to stop your reader and just say, stop. You added an extra word. Please read the sentence again. and then your reader will read it, and they will probably figure out the word that they added because now they're going to be paying attention to it, and you can go on. So does anyone have any questions about their job when they are the coach? All right, great. Now readers, when you are the reader, it is your job to just read the passage the very best that you can. If the coach stops you, listen to what they have to say and make corrections. Because remember, we're both going to be coaches and we're both going to be readers. So make sure you are giving your coach respect, and then they will give you respect when you are the coach. So we're doing this today. We're doing this to help each other become better readers, to become the best readers we can possibly become, not to make anyone feel bad. So remember, be polite and respectful, and let's work together to become better readers.